Hello, Fredak here. Fred ACC, all one word. Alrighty, it is the last day of July, July 31st, Thursday, about 7 p.m. East Coast time. Today's topic is XRP, don't think. Don't think. Alrighty, first up, I'd like to thank you all for being here today. And as I start out, most of my postings is beware of the scammers. The scammers are out there in full force. Oh, they are out there. And as the crypto world or any other thing starts to attract money, you're going to attract the scammers. Remember the axiom, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. I've even seen scammers trying to attack some of the postings that people make comments down below. Take it as a compliment that people actually are out there. Scammers actually think they want to go after my people. But then again, my people are future millionaires and they're trying to grab your XRP or something else from you. Don't fall for it. Don't call any phone numbers. Fredak's not selling any t-shirts or pens or bumper stickers or hats or anything else. No, Fredak just comes on here. It's not financial advice, just the ideas that are swirling around in my head. I try to pass along things that I'm thinking about over to you guys. Subscribe. Garbage in, garbage out. If it doesn't make any sense, SCNSE or CENTS, by all means, pass it in and out. Doesn't matter. But I try to add a little nugget of something that you're not going to hear from all the other talking heads, which is why I get on here and post. Going to have numerous postings. Today it's about don't think. Fredak's got a sheet of paper with notes. Yes, he's got notes. Okay, let's start in here. What do we got over here now? Alrighty, I think this and I think that. You know what? I'm glad you asked. Hello! Don't think. If you overthink this, you may sell and get out. XRP is now at $3.03. We're going to talk a little about what's going on that I think is possibly going on behind the scenes. Do I know these things? No. I wish that I did. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Oh, no. If you want to think something, think this. If the global financial system is heading for an overhaul, which I think that it is, you can follow this like a flow chart. Flow chart is yes, no, yes, no. If it's yes, it goes right to the next thing. If it's no, it goes right to this. Then it's yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. So if the answer is yes, there's going to be a financial overhaul to the financial system, which I think there is going to be. Then think about this. Hello, can the U.S. drag their feet on this? I don't think they can. I've thought this for quite a long time, and I don't know if I've put it on any of my postings. Knowledge is power, as I always say. And the more you take a look at things from different angles, inside the box, outside the box, the more your mind can think about things. Probably redundant, that whole statement, but can the U.S. drag their feet on this? I'm glad you asked. Heck no. Here's a twisted example. You have something called symbiosis. Might not be the most desirable example to give, but if I'm out gardening and I get this leech stuck on the middle of my back and I can't reach the leech to get him off, and he's sucking an ounce of blood a day from me, and I produce an ounce of blood a day, well, we can both exist. But if the leech grows bigger and he starts to suck 1.5 ounces of blood a day, and I'm only creating 1 ounce of blood a day, sooner or later, me, the host, I'm going to pass away. And the leech is going to have to move on, find another host. Similar to that, the U.S. enjoys the dominance of the reserve currency of the world, but they cannot afford to just sit back and wait. I thought 2 or 3 years ago the US probably has a whole wing of a building with sharp minds that are trying to figure out how to go about maintaining control of a new financial world order. And they would report to somebody higher up, and that group, maybe 12, 15 of them, would come to a round table and they would be preparing for something. Okay, this is also my opinion. The US probably realizes that they do not want to lose their dominance. And they probably have a think tank that they're preparing for all of this. The big thing is, has it already happened? Probably has. In my opinion, I think it is possibly too late for the US. Hence, I posted my United States financial crisis back in January. If it ever comes true, that will be one of the most prescient postings ever done on YouTube. It's the US's way to monetize the crypto world, pretty much XRP, and get themselves out of the financial bind that they're in. I see the sun is dipping. That is not so good. I would suggest going over and watching the January posting, United States financial crisis. Something probably worth noticing. And as I've said many times on here, for those of you who want in, if you've already said I want in, you'll be grandfathered in. After August 1st tomorrow, I'm not posting that anymore. I'm going to have multiple postings tonight. A couple of more postings coming up. Alrighty, well, I hope I've added something for you to think about. At $3.03, going to post a couple more things in the next hour or so. I want to thank you all for being here. May all your days be winning ones.